Hey y'all, it's Kristen Bernius again. Welcome to our coach training. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about Shakeology. So Shakeology is one of those things that I'm never really sure how to describe to new customers. And when I first became a coach, that was the question that I was always afraid of. If a customer came to me and said, well, what is this Shakeology thing? So it took me a while to get a handle on how to explain it. And it was actually Tommy Migrant who really changed my perspective on how to share about Shakeology. So what Tommy taught me, and he's a fantastic coach, and he's got tons of training, so look him up. But what his line was that really changed the way that I talk about Shakeology was he said, facts tell, stories sell. So what I decided to do after learning from Tommy was to think about the ways that Shakeology has changed my life. And when customers come to me and ask about Shakeology, I share how it's changed my life. So depending on the stage in my life, it's done a variety of different things. I'm a very low energy person. I'm very tired, and Shakeology has definitely helped with my energy level. So I might share with a customer, and I'll say, well, I'm a tired person, and Shakeology has really helped with my energy level. I don't like a lot of vegetables, and so I'll often share with customers, if I can't get anything else in during the day, I know that I have gotten my Shakeology in, and so I know I've at least gotten one super dose of nutrition. I will often share how when I was pregnant and when I asked my doctor if I should take prenatals in addition to drinking Shakeology, and she looked at the label and said, no, you don't need anything else, this is enough. And that's a pretty powerful story because it shows that Shakeology really truly is good nutrition. If a doctor would okay it when you're pregnant, they're definitely going to okay it when you're not pregnant. So those are some of the stories that I share. When a customer talks about specific things, like let's say a customer wants to know if it's soy-based, those sorts of things, I will Google it. But if I get the feeling that the customer is super into nutrition, or maybe is a dietitian, nutritionist, or maybe a nurse or something like that, I'm not afraid to tell them I'm not a nutritionist, and then I'll go back to my story. So a line that I will often say is, well, I don't know about that, but I know it helps with my energy. Well, I don't know about maca root specifically, but I know that it helps with my digestive system. And so I'll give them the resources. I'll send them in the direction that they need to find their answer, but I'm not claiming to be an expert. So when you're talking to your customers, never be afraid to do that. When I describe Shakeology, I don't call it a protein shake. I call it a nutritional shake. The reason is because the market is absolutely clogged with nutritional shakes. So I want to make it clear to my customers that it's more than just a protein shake. So what I'll say to them is I'll say, yeah, it has protein in it, but it's also your daily dose of vitamins. It has 70 superfoods and it has protein. And so that way I'm making it clear to them that it's more than just Shakeology. Now, from a business standpoint, Shakeology is our number one selling product. It is a product that you'll get that reoccurring income from. Most of your customers will either order monthly or every other month. Shakeology obviously leads into Success Club points, and I'll talk about that in a future video. It also gives you that 25% commission, which is about $30. And it also is a great transition into discount coaching. So never be afraid to sell Shakeology, because Shakeology is a huge part of your business. Which brings me to my last thought. If you are a coach and you are not drinking Shakeology, you should be. It's really difficult to sell a product that you're not using yourself, unless you have a medical reason. When I first started coaching, I couldn't necessarily afford to get it monthly. So what I would do was I would drink half a scoop a day. I wouldn't necessarily tell my challengers I was only drinking half a scoop a day, but I would drink half a scoop a day, 5 to 6 days a week. I usually would take Sunday off, and I would stretch my order out over 2 months. So I was still getting my daily dose of nutrition, even though it was only half a scoop. And I waited until my business built to the point that I could afford it. Another thing that I did when I first started coaching was I would buy a month's supply of the packets, and then I would run little challenges like a 3-day Shakeology trial, and I'd put people together in a 3-day group, and I'd give them recipes and maybe a little meal plan. And if I got 3 or 4 people in that group, that would get rid of 12 packets, which is half your month's supply. You could do 3-day, 5-day, 7-day, and I've even done 2 weeks. If you even got 2 people to do a 2-week trial, that's more than a box. So those are some ideas right there. Now I actually get 2 boxes a month, one that I drink, me and my kids and I, we all drink it, my husband on occasion, and then I get a second box, which is just for samples, and if people come to me and they want to buy, 3, 4, 5, however many days. So now I'm actually at the point where I can afford to get 2 boxes a month, but I don't want you to feel crippled by the cost of Shakeology. So those are some ideas. So Shakeology is the #1 product that we sell as Beachbody coaches. So make sure you're telling your customers about it. All right, on to the next video. Thanks, guys. Good talking to you. Bye.